It's you, standing here, next to me, and Empress Lil Flex the Bulwark of the Grimer, the Grimer Chimer Empire, which has got a new flag? That's not a, hang on. Oh no, Skyrim's is the same. I think they've actually genuinely updated the flag of the Empire here. Okay, that's quite cool. So, one thing I've done, in between episodes here, just to try and fix the weird Magister title not being assignable to anybody, I did update the SVN. Which is probably explains the new flag, but apparently hasn't fixed it. So what I'll do between episodes, someone please write me in the comment section, because I'm almost certainly going to forget this. I'll dive in and see what's actually causing that incompatibility. I imagine it's one of the submods we've got enabled right now. Might be Rise to Power, might be a weird combination of our government types and things like that. So I'll take a look after the fact and see what we can dig up and hopefully fix that. So, people pointed out yesterday we've still got the Circlet of Impotence equipped. The reason I had that equipped was just because we were doing fancy necromancy stuff, you know, imbuing our health into rings and whatnot. And I thought that the +1 health might be able to offset that. Plus the +5 general opinion is pretty fantastic for trying to keep our vassals happy. I suppose we could... Okay, first question. Can we corrupt more artifacts? Because I believe we can also make a necromantic amulet as well. So let's go ahead and get working on one of those. After that's complete, we might want to take off the Ring of Impotence. Maybe just keep it on until the health malices associated with the ritual have disappeared. Then after that, we'll, hello, my friend. The Mage Guild needs some supplies delivered to another guild hall. It's all I've been doing in the Morrowind playthrough on the second channel as well. So I'm practically a fucking expert at this point. Do we want to trade our Spelldrinker amulet away? Or I could buy one. I mean, what's... So improve the quality of the resulting artifact. So I assume then that there's a Ring of Necromancy quality 1 up through to quality 4. Might even be a quality 5, I have no idea. Spelldrinker amulet starts off quality 3. You know what? Fine. I'll trade it away. We'll take the gamble. Why not? It wouldn't be too difficult, I assume, to get another Spelldrinker amulet. So this is what I was talking about here. Obviously, the health tribute major there, it's a temporary effect, but it is still -1 health. Now, she doesn't have the same level of potions drank as our previous guy. So until we've got a few more under our belt, I don't want to take too many risks early on with her. Particularly as I have no idea who our heir is right now. War Grimer, the Chimer of House Grimer. Okay. And you are what? Like our... Oh, you're our sister. She's not very good. So I'd rather not play as her if it's possible. Particularly when, of course, we've already given Lil Flex now the... Oh, Dark Eminent. There we are. Particularly as we've given Lil Flex the powers. Plus, oh, it's quality 3. I don't know if I fucked that up or something. I don't know if RNG just screwed us out. Well, that's okay, whatever. Learning +3 and health 0.25 and an additional necromantic charge 2. I wonder if we can still summon undead from the spellbook manually. We can summon undead. Oh. Oh, interesting. So you can do that along with, I assume, maybe they're phasing out that summon undead system. I assume that's what they're potentially planning. So can we now summon any more undead here? Maybe they're tied into the same system, because I assumed it would give us another opportunity to summon some more boys here. There it is. Raise a Risen Dead army. Let's get a couple... Oh, we get a couple more of those things. Wow, that's a lot of event spawn troops. I assume these guys are going to be absolutely garbage, though. I mean, it's 3,000 skeletons. Let's be careful using them. Oh, shame we can't use them as raiders. Oh, we probably can use them as raiders. That would be a good use for our summoned armies, because I imagine they're probably pretty crap in terms of combat. You know, going up against cavalry or battle mages, they'll probably get absolutely smashed. But for raiding... It might not be too bad. Like I assume they're essentially just light infantry. I mean, what have they got here? 0.5, 0.5, and... Well, why don't we just say 0.5, 0.5, and 1 as attack values. Show me some light infantry. Let me get a good idea for comparison here. 0.2, 0.2, 0.4. They're actually not bad at all. They're actually really not bad at all. Bear in mind that's Risen as Battle Mage in there too. And then defense value 3.3 across the board. And then these guys' defensive value are... 0.3, 0.6. Okay, so their defensive value is absolute garbage. But I imagine they've probably got quite high morale as well, given that they are... Yeah, I mean, their morale is insane. What's the morale on cavalry? Current morale is 0. Okay, don't take that with a grain of salt. Morale on these guys are 3 point... That's so good. Wow. Okay, you know what? They're actually pretty fucking good. So they'll quite literally fight to the death. Although... I guess that's already happened, right? Anyway, let's continue on with our regular scheduled business. We are going to fuck around with Timaeus Mora today, see what we can actually get out of him by sending him tasty, tasty dried fruits. Here you are, my friend. For an artifact you can have. Menu seems slightly bigger. Oh, did I leave bigger interface on? No? Oh, the menu's bigger. Hello. Oh, no, I definitely left bigger interface on her. Okay, my bad. That's fine. More than happy to leave it on for a little while we, oh, you're not. Whoa. Hello. Oh, they've updated the art on the Dremora. Wow. Those look really good now, don't they? The problem with them before is they were pretty much indistinguishable from Dark Elves, but those look insane. I've got to pull up some Dremora now, then. Hang on, reset. Oh, let's type in Kynaz specifically. Kynaz. Wow, look at these guys. Damn, they look good. Holy shit. Like, I shouldn't really say it, given that... given that I should really be as neutral as possible. I'm friends with a lot of developers. I spoke to a lot of developers. I know a lot of developers watch my stuff, mod makers. But holy shit, the Elder Kings is pretty unbeatable in some respects, right? And the artwork is absolutely on a whole other level. I mean, look at these guys. They're absolutely insane. They look better than the base game artwork, which I suppose isn't really saying much, given some of the potato faces in base game CK2. But holy shit. These are really, really impressive. Anyway, let's not get too distracted. We'll see some of the, hopefully, some new stuff as we click around here. 400 Ardor for Hermaeus Mora. Don't get distracted given the man is dried fruits. So the Ogma Infinium was what? 8,000 Ardor again. I mean, that's probably not going to take us too long, realistically. Particularly if we do send our undead out there raiding. Right, where's this revolt then? Of course it'll be over in Hammerfell. Fine. Our vassals aren't looking too bad right now. What are we looking at? Like 2/3 of them in favor of us? Oh, actually, it's like a fifth of our vassals, maybe even less than like a sixth of our vassals that dislike us. This guy hates us a lot. What's wrong with you? See it on the council, ambition again. Okay, fair enough. I want the Kingdom of Resdayn. You're not getting that. I could put him on the council. I mean, he's got 27 martial. Although our current marshal has 41, but this guy does also hate us. Fucking 41 marshal. Wow. I'm going to swap him out for the other guy. I'm going to swap him out for this guy here, see if that will cheer him up a little bit. Then we'll also give him a little gift there. There we are, minus 44. Look, given the size of our realm right now, if the vassal that hates us the most is minus 44 opinion, that's fine. 1% chance of gaining charitable. I could deal with that. I think that's probably worth it. We are going to be spending like thousands of gold potentially on this if we're not careful. So let's be a little bit conservative with it. But I think charitable will be pretty good just to keep our vassals a little bit happier. We've got the Duchess of Firewatch who hates us and the Grandmaster of Hellstress, but then again, that's I mean, this person here is a member of House Talbani, this person is a member of House Dress, so that's immediately some opinion loss just by house politics. I'm pretty sure Hermaeus Mora doesn't take prisoners, does he? No, that's a shame. You want some books? I feel like offering books to Hermaeus Mora is preaching to the choir a little bit. You want a two-handed flange mace? It's all yours, my friend. Oh, shit. Dear Little Flex, it's come to my attention you practice necromancy, which is a blatant violation of the Mages Guild Charter. They've made it illegal. We can give up necromancy. Or we have to leave the Mages Guild. Oh, that sucks. Okay. We're gonna comply with losing necromancy. I assume we can retrain as a necromancer later on. But we can hopefully move our way up to Archmage, then legalize it, then relearn it. And that way we also have the benefit of potentially increasing our mage experience and obviously our specializations as well. We do need them right now. And I don't believe there are any of the societies that will... The Secret Followers of Hermaeus Mora is a cult? What? Okay. I don't believe there are any of the societies that will allow us to... train up our magic the same way these guys will. Oh, you know that's obviously a secret religion because we are secretly obviously cult for Hermaeus Mora there. I'll comply. Only landed necromancers can command risen dead troops, so we have now lost our raiding forces. Oh, we haven't. Oh, I guess these guys are ones that we've summoned. Okay, so we've lost enough to siege, but these are the ones we summoned using our spellbook rather than the risen dead. Health malice as well from imbuing those. Oh, we can't even wear them anymore. Traded my ring and my amulet in exchange for nothing, essentially, or nothing we can use yet. So we'll unequip the Circle of Impotence as well, just until we maybe have a couple of kids. Let's blast ourselves with some very, very sexy magic. What does that do again? It's 15% fertility. That's pretty significant. And then we'll blast you with that as well. There we are. You're welcome, by the way. Brown Rot. Oh no, that was a pretty severe miscast. That wasn't us, right? Minus 95% fertility. For fuck's sake. And I've just spent all my magic making his PP hard, and instead he's got the brown rot. That couldn't have come at a worse time. Okay. Literally in this situation. Right, let's go ahead. We've got a We do have a physician, correct? Court mage deals with the... Right, no, they're not physician. Responsible for the elements of you and your courtiers. He's got 30 magic. I trust him. Daedric training. For 5,000 Ardor. What does that do? So, Ebony Mail and Goldbrand are already out there. So we could either go for Ebony Mail or Goldbrand, or we could take Daedric training instead. We've got Daedric armor. I think... we've also got Ebony sword. I want to find out what that does, because I have no idea. Give me that. Daedric training. We could just steal Goldbrand and Ebony Mail. I think it was Ebony Mail specifically we could steal. What does that do to me? Oh, it just boosts our... Oh, I think we've done this before, haven't we? Learning? Oh, diplomacy. I think diplomacy definitely couldn't hurt. If we get high enough diplomacy, we never have to worry about vassals, factions, anything ever again. I'm happy to go down that route. It was a little bit of a waste of 5,000 Ardor, but let's see if we can actually get Ebony Mail now. Ebony Mail. Who owns that? Let's go my religion. Is it you? Oh my god, you've got some pretty cool stuff here. Superior Daedric armor, quality 9. Wow. Flawless Daedric sword, quality 6. We've got just some insane shit. I think we will probably also mark you for... Are you outside of our realm? Great House Veloth. You are outside of our realm. Oh no, how unfortunate for you. Because that means we can just turn up and raid that. Oh shit, this could be massive. We might be able to siphon all that treasure off of her. Steel artifact, Ebony... What's Warbrand? Oh, it's just a big fuck off sword. Got it, right, okay. Steel artifact, give me the Ebony Mail. We don't have enough gold. Okay, give me a minute, then give me Ebony Mail. What's wrong? Where did our gold go then? I'll keep on... I mean, to be fair, we are spending it on obviously ships, Bretonies, whatever else. Let's stop swaying him. We'll move on to someone else. Go for one of our other low opinion vassals. Right, let's try this again. You, I would like to steal Ebony Mail. Come on, Atong. Do it. They've grabbed it before. Not this time, they didn't, though, fuckers. Have I got you? Oh, I've already got you marked special interest too, you fool. Decided to go for a summer fair this time around so that we can maybe try and make her a bit more of a presentable person. So gregarious would be the ideal thing to get from that. What a nut job. Someone pointed out in the comment section yesterday what an absolute lunatic Lil Flex is. Lost out on the Empire to her younger infant brother, so she murdered him and then went insane and became a necromancer. She's maybe a little bit too power-hungry there. Seems like the perfect character for us, though. I think it makes a lot of sense that Great House Veloth actually went for independence, given that... I think to be inherently Velothi, you kind of have to worship the good Daedra, right? And the fact that we went full-blown Cult of Boethia, rather than going equally for, obviously, Mephala and Azura as well. I mean, in particular, Azura. I can understand why they went independent. I mean, we've basically just used it as our own... as it's kind of a stepping stone to just being the tyrant of everything. Oh, I'd like to borrow your flawless Daedric stuff, because I imagine that stuff will be worth a shitload of Ardor. We can't raid it. Why? You're not part of my realm. Excuse me? That's Veloth. She just landed there. What the hell's going on with that, huh? You can't raid sub-holdings? I actually had no idea. I guess it is our territory at the end of the day. Fine. We'll just go to war. We'll just go to war and take it from them. And goodbye, Great House Veloth. Hopefully we can take it back. Maybe rebuild it ourselves and grant it to one of our family members. This isn't going to help our threat, is it? Although it's one holding. That's not going to... It's going to make them too unhappy, right? She's fled to Argonia, taking her treasury with her. It's a bit tragic because she has a hell of a treasury there. My god. Necklace of Swords. We don't have a necklace right now. Okay, there we are. What about Great House Veloth then? Nope. I think we just destroyed the title, unfortunately. Great House Veloth, history, it's gone. We can't make it either because of Nether. Okay, well, Great House Veloth is dead as dicks, I assume. Unless there's a new option to create it. Renounce our Great House. What Great House are we? We are House Veloth. Oh, weird. Suppose you just get given that title when you formalized it, and it was never unformalized at all. It was just a kingdom-level title, realistically, that was passed down through people until eventually it left our realm. Oh, cool. Day after day spent training and night after night poring over treaties, tomes, and manuals is finally paying off. We became a journeyman sorcerer. I am still raiding along here, just so that we can obviously try and fund our Hermaeus Mora magic book, especially if the magic book does allow us to basically become a legendary mage. That would be fantastic. That would save us so much time. That way we could leave the Golden Gun and become a necromancer again if we wanted. I guess we should probably flip over to the business focus, right? Try and get greedy so that we can try and get the Warlord ambition. Let's go ahead and cancel the fame interest. Yeah, see, we have no access to Warlord yet. Let's go Procreation for a little while, and then we'll flip over to business focus. But anyway, we've already got stress, so there's no real downside to doing that. And then we'll see if we can get greedy in that. I believe it's like greedy and ambitious, or like wrath and ambitious. Some combination of those allows you to take the warlord ambition, eventually obviously get the warlord trait. Oh, nice. Thank you. So there's Castle of Virtue. I'm just running along this edge now. I noticed that the capital of Elsewhere is under a Altmer culture Malma, who worships the Khajiiti pantheon. But it should hopefully provide us a good amount of... I haven't actually checked the treasury. What's she got here? Oh my god. Yeah. Hoarding a load more shit again. What the fuck? Oh, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. How have they done that? As the leader of... Oh my god. Empress Sinian of the Chimeri hegemony, Chimer, Civi, and a pure-blooded Altmer. Follower of Vivek. Oh, fuck. How has this happened? And how are you Chimer, more importantly? Was that a cultural conversion? Oh my god, she married a member of Great House Indoril. This is insane. The Tribunal Temple have come back and they've taken the old... I mean, they've taken the Altmer lands. That is madness. That is the greatest revenge story I've ever seen in CK2 right there. Just when we thought we were done with them, they've somehow managed to, through some fucking 6D chess, they've managed to take back... I mean, Alanor, this is insane. I can't believe that. House Indoril, fucking big brain plays right there. Marry them over, make them sympathetic to your religion, get them to convert, and then get them to follow the traditional rules of the Civi and become a tribute to the Tribunal Temple. Fuck. Okay, fine. Just watched it back. That happened in the brief moment between me checking this person's treasury and moving troops down from here to start raiding along here. I noticed, oh, the Tribunal Temple have got some land. And then I realized this is insane. This is actually pure madness, and I don't know how the fuck they pulled it off, but that is incredible. The actual worship of Civi is nowhere besides Vardenfell still. And there's none... We've got High Velothi there, of all things. Got Boethia, obviously. We've got 8 Divines. I mean, Elsewhere is a complete mess. We've got Green Pact. Seems to have taken over most of... What the hell's going on there? Yeah, I mean, that's actually proselytized Green Pact there. The counties worship Green Pact. So I guess it was a case of Auriel losing so much. I mean, how did Auriel lose that much, though? I don't quite understand. Can we see the moral authority there? Yeah. 29% Auriel makes for some very easy conversions. I think it's less of the fact that Auriel is crap, more of the fact that Green Pact is super powerful. They proselytized down the sort of natural geography there, and weakened them up so much that the Tribunal Temple was able to introduce itself. Unbelievable. Well, this could be a good way to get Cruel or Wrath, right, from the Grand Tower event, if we sacrifice the peasants, which, to be fair, I think is extremely on brand for Lil Flex. And, I mean, building a massive tower is perfect for Lil Flex as well. Build the quarry. Now, normally, this is prohibitively expensive. We've genuinely gone into debt in base game CK2 for years and years and years to build this thing. However, because of the constant raiding trying to get artifacts for Hermersmora, we have 4,321 gold for the quarry, and we have 4,700. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick that down with a nice little bit of pocket change there too. Peasants are expendable. Absolutely. 100% truth to that. Sorry, what's that man's name? I'm starting to think Duke Arslick might fancy me. Don't trust him. We don't know where he's been. I mean, we do know where he's been, evidently. Duke Arslick is phenomenal. Wonder if he knows my man Nob Bruntley.
Lady, may I introduce myself? I am Duke Arslick.
Go back to your old scriptures. Get out of here. Right, how are we doing with this tower? So we did get Cruel then. That was guaranteed success. I thought it was. Can it be cancelled for... Okay, so we'll cancel it. Check if we can now go for Warlord. Brennan, we've got a combination of Cruel and Ambitious. That might work. But again, I think you need Wrath or something like that to supplement it with.
Could I, my lady, convince you to join me in the bedchamber? Me, Duke
Arslick. I'm a professional builder now, by the way. The creation of building, siege engines, and other constructs of a private passion of this individual. Minus 25% build time on top of the quarry that we've got is pretty phenomenal. That's such a great trait, wow. Siege plus 5% as well. Build cost is increased, but we do have quite literally limitless gold, or seemingly limitless gold. With that, we've quite literally gone full circle. We've gone all the way around this border towards the north there, all the way around the border with Valenwood. We've come back down through here, and we've arrived back in Grimer Chimer territory. Might as well finish that one. Oh, no, that was the wrong army. Bollocks, my bad. I thought I'd moused around that one. That's my bad. Okay, we'll just combine those into one unit. There we are. Guess we'll start on Argonia now. Now regret my decision to become a cruel ruler. We've just had 3 rebellions pop up quite literally in a second there. We've got Argonia. We've got... Okay, so that's the other one. Here's Stop Rising. Where's the other one? High Rock? Where are you? Oh, that's you there. Where are you? Liberation of High Rock. Right, okay. So we've got a lot of... Oh, no. Malaise. Tips Fedora. Excuse me. I don't think so. Fortify health. And why don't we find out and see what happens before we waste our magicka on something that could just be potentially malaise. Rock joint. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not too terrible. Minus 25 personal combat, minus 5 martial. Okay, I'm not too bothered by that one. Right, let's go and see if we can get a cure, preferably. Close. Oh, well, let's firstly go back to the peddlers. I just love the idea of turning up in what's the name of Amaeus Mora's realm? Apocrypha, right? Just turning up in Apocrypha with a bag full of dyes and pork ribs and beer and old swords and smashed up armor that we've got from all of our raids, dumping it on his doorstep, grabbing the Ogmar Infinium and running. Oh, pork ribs, you say? Oh, I do love some pork. Okay, so we're almost there. Another 1,700, and we are done with Amaeus Mora. Whether or not we want to claim the Ogmar Infinium multiple times, I don't know for what benefit we could potentially have from doing that. It depends, I guess, whether or not they have split out immortality into a separate thing entirely. Oh, we've just given up on... I mean, Rock Joint just cured automatically. That's fine. Didn't even need the... I guess maybe it's like flu or something like that? Because you didn't need a mage to actually come in and deal with that one. We want to battle against... Who? My god, that's frightening. Against a Daedric Horde. Of Daedric Horde. I mean, it's co-op Boethia. I feel like we just accidentally killed some of our friends there. Okay. I'm sending these guys up to High Rock because there are a hell of a lot of rebellions going up here. We've got Slave Revolt, we've got Daedric Horde, 8 Divines Uprising, another Daedric Horde. I feel like I've weakened the barriers a little bit too much here. There's one down. I don't know what's going on over here. What are you getting? Oh, you've got more troops up here. Right, okay. That seems reasonable. We probably shouldn't raid our own territory there. Right, let's go and take out... Is that Daedric? That's the Slave Revolt. Right, so deal with the Slave Revolt. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, what else have you got then? Nothing. He hasn't got anything left, so that should just end now. And then we'll deal with this one, and that should be good. Now, I want to start investing some money back into Ascadian Isles while we've got the... For fuck's sake. While we've got the quarry and the build time bonus from our new trait there as well. Oh, have they perhaps occupied some? Yeah, they have. Oh, shit. Hamea Morris, powers waning. Oh, come on, really? Right, so what else have you got then? I would really love to see your occupied holdings here, Chief. What about there? Daedric Horde. Well, that's not it. It could be quite literally anywhere. I've absolutely no idea why this isn't... I've got a fort down somewhere that I've missed. No, they don't. That's so weird. Okay, I don't know why that war is still going on, but that's fine. We've got a Green Gladic Peasant Revolt. That's this one. Fine. So we've just... Oh, there we are. Good. I think we're free of these walls for a little while. Expert Sorcerer. Wow, that was fast. Good shit. Wow, that's like a shocking turnaround. I don't think Jumatul got past Expert. No, he didn't. He didn't get past Expert Sorcerer because he started becoming a bloody Crusader. After a little bit of intensive raiding there, we have come to 8,273 Ardor with Amaeus Mora after sending him a military pick, which I'm sure he'll make great use of. So now, we claim the Ogmar Infinium. No? Why? Does not have the Ogmar Infinium? Oh, hang on. Publicly follows Cult of Amaeus Mora. Truly follows. Oh, shit. We have to convert to Amaeus Mora. Now, that could be a concern. We can't check his treasury as well. I just want to double check that. Let's see if someone else hasn't claimed it first. Ogmar Infini. What? He doesn't have it. Oh, this bitch has it. Brother Lavran the Stark of his son has it. Think we could just steal it? Oh, God, if we pull this off. I was going to say, if we pull this off, that is insane. He's already... okay. Why don't we head up there and raid? Why don't we raid? Raid and steal and raid and steal until we get it or kill him. They're not having much luck stealing the Ogma Infinium. I have sent them in just over and over and over and over here. They can easily obtain the Ogma Infinium from Brother Lavran the Stark. We're sending just boatloads of thieves up to Amora to die horribly. I don't think this is going to work. I'll give it one more go, but I think I've probably done it about a dozen times now with no success. Come on. Maybe we could try assassinating him instead. The only reason I wanted to steal it rather than assassinate, because of course if we steal it, it means that we may be able to maintain our 8,000 we could spend on a black book instead of the Ogma Infinium. Plus, it might also allow us to claim the artifact without publicly worshipping him. Now, it's not much of a big deal if we have to publicly worship him. It's more because we control holy sites of Boethia, so we can just flip back immediately. Plus, our capital is Boethia as well, obviously. Come on. Just 17,000 Chimer mages turn upon Atmora to steal a book. Brilliant. across an absolute sea of corpses to get there. Go on, try it once more. Do it. I believe in him. Here we are. Freelance. Nothing. I don't think they're ever going to take that, are they? Woodcutter's axe wasn't really what I was looking for there. You know what? Let's try and assassinate instead. Assassinate him. Hide muscle. Make it so. In terms of gameplay, he is just a man. Spineless brigands. Oh, come on. Plot to kill. 10%. Fuck. Hit him with a... What if we try drain his health? I mean, he's undead, right? Surely you can't die from... Health plus 10. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so difficult to kill him off with something like that. -3 there. We got -1 there. We got -1 there. So I assume the mechanics are roughly the same as, say, having half your health in base game CK2 with that. I still don't think that's enough. I still don't think it's enough. Fuck. I don't know how we're ever going to get this. He's a counselor, so he's actually over in the capital. Maybe if we siege the capital, because that's where his location is, we might be able to take him during a raid. The attrition is absolutely crushing. I mean, it's insane. We've lost 3,000 troops just doing Daedric Sword, Bassinet with mail. Some buffooners built a big statue of themselves, tearing it down some of the gold platings to fetch a few coins. That's so good. Nothing, though. I guess we could just keep bouncing back and forth between the capital, where he's obviously stationed, and his capital in Brotingard. Oh, so despite the fact that the same quality, the Daedric Sword is slightly better than the Ebony Sword. Plus 19 personal combat rather than plus 16. It's barely any difference. The +1 marshal is the really important point with that. Plus, I think that means we can actually send the... Because obviously you can't send Daedric items back to a Daedra. Would be a bit pointless. There we are. Got any more prisoners we can send off as well? I suppose if you worship Meridia, you could just go up to Atmora and just raid along the coast constantly, taking all the undead as prisoners and then send them off to Meridia that way, right? Okay, so we got 4,000 with you. I'm occasionally still also trying to steal the Ebony Mail from this guy, but we're getting just as much use of that as we are with the Ogma, unfortunately. Yep, nothing again. 750 gold. Yeah, I'm going to bankrupt us trying to... I'm going to specifically try and... Just keep going until we get this. I don't mind if we are bankrupted doing it. Come on. Nothing. Damn it. This guy would be probably better just to assassinate. But no, we're up to 4,000 Arda again with Boethia. ED, finally. There we are. Warlord. Get rid of, Procreation. Still not there. Shit. Oh, God. What is it we need, then? It must be Wrath. So we've got Ambition. We've got Greed. I'm going to have to go and have a look, see what we need for it. Is it because we're humble? It needs to be... So we need to not have Content, Craven, Humble, Kind, Slothful, Incapable of Greybeard, but obviously they're a bit irrelevant. Age restriction. Shit. We've got to not be over 200 years old, or over 500 years old. And undead may never be, well, okay. So not age is 200 if we're... I don't understand what we've got here. We're not humble, are we? No, we're not humble. What the fuck are we missing? Hang on a second. Oh, lower tier than Emperor. Shit. Wait, we were a warlord, though. As an Emperor. Oh, I guess, though, that's because we bypassed it and became the Herald. Shit. Well, that's going to make things much, much harder. So in that case, rather than going for conquering everything, we are just going to have to go for the towers. We're going to have to be a bit more surgical about things. That's a shame, because I did want to kind of conquest everything. But I don't know about you guys. I think conquesting the entire world a duchy at a time sounds like a real fresh hell. Well, let's forget about the Ogma for the time being. We've been there raiding. I've tried to steal it so many times now, and it's just not working. It's a real shame, because I don't think he's even going to use the Ogma Infinium to send it back to Hermaeus, because obviously when you use it, it's consumed. He's just using it for the prestige and the character favor and the cult opinion. And that's it. So we've spent all this time and effort getting enough Arda for an artifact that's essentially locked away on Atmora. It's not like we can even assassinate him or steal it from him, because there are no guilds up there to do either of those. Just kind of the perfect storm of weird coincidences, like them flipping over to Cult of Hermaeus Mora rather than Dragon Cult, has meant now that it's just stuck there. And there's nothing we can really do about it, unfortunately. Oh, my troops, what the fuck? They fielded so many men then, I wasn't expecting that. I want to get our guys into position to take the Imperial Isle. Today's been a lot of fucking around, trying to obviously gain favor with Hermaeus Mora, which turned out to be pointless. We can't even get the Ebony Mail, because this guy's still holding on to it. I wonder if we could just assassinate him. Fuck it, kill him dead. Dark Brotherhood, 500 gold, sweet mother, kill. Nothing. I'm gonna spend a lot of money trying to kill this guy instead, because we've got enough Arda with Boethia now. Oh, that's actually on a cooldown. Fine, we'll go for the steal instead. Bear in mind, we've got enough Arda now to just reclaim it straight away. There we are. Got him? Your acquaintance? No? That was not... Oh, was that the assassin I sent? Oh, for fuck's... So he killed the assassin. Bollocks. That's been a thoroughly disappointing day today. Absolutely nothing to show for it. No Ebony Mail, no Ogma Infinium, no Daedric artifacts to speak of. We did, however, become an expert sorcerer, so I suppose we've got that going for us, but we did lose necromancy in the process, so bit of a mixed bag, unfortunately, although we did get thousands and thousands of gold. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, I'm gonna come out swinging. We're just gonna take the Imperial Isle straight away. We've got 30,000 troops positioned on their borders, and Skyrim only have 20,000, and more importantly, we have no threat, so we can just come out swinging and hopefully take this whole thing. Then we need the threat of the world, obviously, Adamantia too, which actually might be part of our realm now. It is. Fantastic. Adamantia is part of our realm, so we've already got that one. Then it's just a case of Veloth and the Aldmeri Dominion. Oh, the Tribunal Temple have also fucked off, apparently. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, she's now Cult of Azura. She did exactly what we did. Let's leave it there then. Thank you all for watching, and apologize about the slowness today, but had I have known that a zombie was in possession of the book forever, I might have pursued something a bit more sensible. A big thank you goes out to Distorted Triangle, Necrophilan, Under the Couch, Scorch, Jonah Waters, Asuna Kirito, Zulu, Justin Rules, Nikki Sticks, Angelo, Paul, Oliver, Cobalt Lotus, Zazzy7011, Tom Terror 18, James Shea, Sweetsy, Noah, DKO, Odie, and everyone else at the insane tier levels on Patreon for making the channel possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to these guys. Patreon post went up yesterday as well, by the way, for those of you interested in some behind-the-scenes stuff with the RimWorld series, and a little bit of discussion about CK2 modding. It's only like a line or two, but it might interest you guys regardless. Thank you as well to Moonray, Archbishop, Proximity Jones, Matteo, Hajidumar, Hey I'm Alex, Strandmere, Kane GB, Brittany Lee, Genji Zerka, Cody Cope, Bokbin, Udric Haddon, Chronic Blob, Sporelli, and the other patrons as well for making the adventures of House Chimer possible.